Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. Beautiful. Nobody in the street. Nobody here for our spot. It's a bus. Oh, man. What a beautiful, beautiful day today. What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another Skateboarding Beginner. Number 289. That's day 289 days, man. There's 365 days in a year, so yeah. We've been doing this for a minute, couple minutes. Oh man. Finally, small results. Result. Finally, small result. And it's paying off, man. It's like almost like you're like saving money, you know, and see a little bit like a couple $100, you know, in your wallet when you're used to seeing like a couple of dollars, right? That's what I'm seeing right now. It's like a couple $100 in my pocket. As far as like skateboarding, you know, results coming in, because this past Saturday, today's Tuesday, by the way, November 17. So I've been going to the 4 Down skate park in Dallas, Texas here since July, and right now it's November 17. And you know, I couldn't even the whole video is called Road to the Vert Ramp. Like, you know, eventually I want to drop in the vert ramp, but right now I haven't dropped in the quarter pipe or the half pipe yet. So yeah, but it's getting there slowly. The reason I want to say that is because there's this little line on the skate light on the vert ramp. It's maybe like about 3 foot up, maybe 2 or 3 foot up the line, and I would pump and I would get the front wheel over the line, but not the back wheel. So finally, after all these months of just skating inside, indoor, trying to, you know, get better and better riding my board, trying to just balance, you know, finally I got the back wheel to go over the line now. So yeah, man, I'm pretty stoked on that. So I'm very stoked on it. And I don't know, man, it's like it's crazy, you know what I mean? Like, you can't, there's no money, you know, whether it's like playing music or playing or doing art or skateboarding, you know, no money in the world can get you that. You know, you need raw hardcore practice, you know. FedEx, what's up? So I'm very happy. Another thing I'm very happy about is I'm very honored to have my generation to be the first, you know, generation in the 50s, you know what I mean? 50s and 60s. There's a lot of people in the 50s, mostly skateboarding still, right? We're like the first kind of like experimental, you know, like a pioneer, because this is the first time that you see a lot of 50s, because I'm 54, so there's a lot of people in their 50s, you know, skating and doing YouTubes and stuff, which is awesome. And and I'm not really doing anything crazy, but for me, it's just my own challenge, you know, to skate the vert ramp, because I've done it before. I wrote the vert ramp with this same setup here. Actually smaller. This is 7.75. The one I was riding is it was 7.5. This is like 20 or probably 25 years ago. Okay, in the 2000, right? This is 2025. Like in 2000, I rode a 7.5. I used to build a lot of vert ramps, you know, put up vert ramps and stuff together, and we just drop in like nothing, right? But of course, I didn't have my trucks this loose, okay? I just started that because, you know, it's just funny. You get a lot of, you know, people mixed feelings, you know? Like, why do you even ride like that, right? And it's like, why not, you know? It's just part of my challenge. But, so yeah, I'm gonna drop in the vert ramp just like this with this crazy setup here. I mean, not to make like viral video or anything. I'm not even gonna clip it, you know? Like people would make a big deal out of it, you know what I mean? Like just to go viral for one video. Nah. I'm here for the long haul. I'm here for skateboarding. That's it. Only thing I care about right now in life going forward is skateboarding. That's it. I eat, sleep, and dream of skateboarding. For real. Like I don't go to sleep at night, man. Look at this. I mean, like this helmet, right? I drew this helmet and I was waiting for my markers to come because it came from Japan or something, or China and shit, and it was really long. So I had these flowers here, and it used to be green, you see? It's like green. So then I wanted to make it look better, so I traced it with black after. But the black markers didn't come till like 2 days ago. So I did half of this helmet the day before, and then I did it last night. So I just sit there and kick back, you know, and just draw my helmet and watch skate videos and stuff like that, right? Same thing here with my grip tape, right? Yeah. So actually I didn't even know the markers came in 2 different flavors. They came in water base and acrylic, which is oil base. And I've been getting the water base, which is this one's the water base. I didn't know, so now I know. So now I got the new ones I got is oil base, which is very cool because, you know, it doesn't wash off and you can't just smear it right away, you know. And anyway, I'm very proud of my helmet. I had that Spitfire one, the green one. I gave it to the shop owner, Will. He texted me yesterday. He's like, "Why you keep giving your helmet away? You got it?" I go, "You got more?" I was like, "Yeah, I got a white one here." You know, this is a bike one, by the way, because I wanted the certified. See how the certified the straps are thicker? See, double strap. The cheap one only has 1 strap. It doesn't have the double like this, and it doesn't have the hard foam inside. It has like a foam that comes off. The hard foam just comes off one piece. Instead of like glued in the whole hard piece, and then they have the little thing like this that you glue in, you can wash and stuff. So it's like $20 more for the certified. But because this is a bike one, nobody really ride bikes that much, you know, helmets. And so this one was on sale. Oh yeah, getting back to another thing about the helmet. Another thing with the helmet is, as I was saying, a lot of people in my age, you know, 50s, around 50s, are skateboarding a lot. So I noticed when I go to the Protect website, a lot of the helmets are sold out. Like all the certified Mark Gonzalez and the Sky Brown all sold out. Only had the cheaper one, the cheaper version. And so only one they had was the bike. Like I said, I bought this one because they had the bike one, but it's certified, but it's for bicycles. They make it for waveboard, you know, like skiing, water ski and all that. And then they make the bike and the scooters. I think the skateboarding is the most popular one because a lot of them are sold out, except for the ridiculous, like the Steve Caballero. I think they had a Steve Caballero. They're like $120, something like that. You know, that's kind of steep because the one certified for the Mark Gonzalez and the Sky Brown was like around $87, around $90. The Steve Caballero, the Dragon, I think was like $120. So it's like that. Those ones are not gonna sell out for a while. But anyway, yeah. So you know, that's why you see a lot of older skateboarders still have products. You know, like Andrew Reynolds, right? He still has he's in his 40s. He still have he got a shoe, right, from New Balance. and you know, like Guy Mariano, he rides for April. You know what I mean? There's a lot of older dudes still like ripping, right? Because there's a lot of older skateboarders like myself that still, you know, I wouldn't say like trying to survive. I mean, we know our body, but like I said, the result just takes a little bit longer. It's kind of like watching somebody crossing the street in a walker, you know, like using a walker. It'll take them a little bit across. But for me, people missing the whole point, you know. The whole point is like, we're getting out there, you know. It's slow, but we're still getting out there, right? You know, trying to get our shit done. And it's slow, but I don't know. To me, it's like, there's no feeling like it, you know? Because my legs, I can feel like my legs are getting stronger now. Like, not strong, but let's say I had like 1%, now I have like 5%, you know what I mean? My leg used to be 1% strong, now it's like 5% strong, you know, stronger. So that's an improvement. And I don't know, man, the feeling is just, it seems like at first when I started, you know, like everything was against me, you know what I mean? I mean, I got everything against me as it is, like my vision. I got dialysis 3 times a week. That's been going on for a long time. But the thing I was saying against me is like my heels was hurting. So I can't really push that good, and then, you know, I have to push kind of like a cripple dude, and kind of have to, you know, just manage things around. And but the thing is, it just takes so long that it feels like paddling up a stream, you know, against the grain, you know, against the wave, and you feel like you never get anywhere. But but last Saturday when I heard my back wheel go over that crack, like doo-doo, I didn't see it, but I heard it, and it was like, that was the sound I was waiting for, you know, to motivate me to not to keep pushing. I'm already pushing, but to let me know that, you know what I mean, like show me some kind of progress. I always reference to video games, you know, because when you play like role-playing games, you start out like level 1, and then you get to like level 5, and then level 10, and then it's like you see your characters getting stronger, you're getting better weapons, better armor, and you don't get killed as fast, you know what I mean? So I feel like that. But the only difference is this is the real world, right? Not like the game. Like the game, if you die, you could just start over or rebuild your characters. But here, because you fall, you're fucked, you know what I mean? Like when I cracked my ribs over there, you know, over there on the ground, like 3 months ago, I cracked 2 ribs right there. You know what I mean? It's like, shit, you know, how do you come back from that, right? So you're out for like a month or so, and just time it just stopped. It feels like you're at school, you know, when you're at school, like in junior high, you just look at the clock like, damn, when is 2:30 or 2:45, whatever's gonna come along, or 3 o'clock, it depends. Because, you know, some classes I got out, like shop class, I would just bone out. If you had shop class early, I'd just bone out early, you know. Shop teachers don't give a shit. You know, they only want result, right? Like, you know how to weld or not? You know how to weld a metal? You know, like in a nice bead, you do like a half moon, you know, half moon. Or some people do a circle. You know, depends on your method. Here too, like skateboarding, right? You either ride goofy or you ride regular, right? But nowadays, you just ride goofy, regular, switch, whatever, you know? And, so yeah, man, just small result, man. That's the video today. And, today, just probably gonna practice some manuals, the usual shit, you know, manuals. And maybe I'll throw in a couple ollies. Hopefully, I could throw a couple ollies in. And some nollies. And when I go back Saturday to the vert ramp, I wanna I want to learn how to do kick turn switch. Even though I'm not even doing kick turns on regular, like the way I ride, but I'm gonna try kick turn switch because I think that's what I'm. My body's off because I'm not doing switch kick turns. Because all those months I just been going fakie, you know, pumping back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But now I think I mean, it's not like I got the pump yet, but the pump is a little bit there, like 10%, right? So now I'm just gonna try to work on the pump and the kick turn, front side, back side, and then I'm gonna throw in some switch kick turns. Because I noticed a lot of, not a lot, but I see a couple skaters, they're pretty good, you know? And I see them there, you know, they go for like maybe 2 hours at the skate park. And I see them, they come and do the half pipe, and they're doing like almost the same thing. Like there's no, I used to be like that when I was a kid, you know, when I was younger, my teenagers, you know? I would just go and just ride, whatever happens, you know? I didn't really have a mindset to what like tricks to try or whatever to better myself. But now, because now that I am older, I have to actually plan like a certain tricks that I want to try, right? Because like the word try, you know, when you're young and you're strong and everything, you don't have to try. You can just jump on your board and just do whatever, you know, jump around, you know, like a crisscross, you know, jump around, jump up ollie and get down, kick flips and get down, nollie flips and kick down. But now I actually have to like, oh, okay, I gotta push down the tail to balance the manual. I have to push down the nose and then worry about that, you know, I don't get hurt, and actually keep riding, get my legs strong, pop my legs, and blah 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 blah. Let's go, get out of here. Yeah, we could be talking forever, you know what I mean? We ain't got time for that. So yeah, we usually ride this, but I feel like because of the cracks right here and a lot of this stuff, the roughness and stuff, that you know, I don't want a chance to, I know it sounds like a pussy, but I want to crack my ribs again, you know? That's the problem. I don't want to do that. All right, enough talking shit. Anyway, oh man, just so awesome, you know what I mean? It's almost Thanksgiving, and there's a lot that I like to be thankful for, you know? My health, you know, my living condition, my medical condition, everything is like perfect, you know? I can't ask for better than what I have now. And I think it's gonna get better and better, you know? It's like as my leg gets stronger and stronger, and as I unlock higher and higher going up the vert ramp. And yeah, oh, another thing I want to try at that skate park is I want to get the tail stall, you know, like tail stall, and then eventually a nose stall. But for now, I think I'm gonna try to get the tail stall on the fakie rock for this weekend, and the switch kick turn. So I want to work on those this weekend, and it's gonna be awesome, man. It's gonna be like, I don't know. That's how life is, man. I think in life we have to, we need something to look forward to, you know? There's ups and downs. I mean, you know, like I said, this year I lost my wife. She passed away in January 29th of this year. So it's all, you know, almost a year coming up. And the year before that, I'd give away all my cats, all my 8 cats, but one of them the dad ran away, and the mom and the six babies had to give away, and I can't get that back, you know? So it's nice to remember these things, but we have to move on, you know? And I think my wife would want me to move on, and she'd want me to like enjoy my life. I mean, same thing with my family, you know, my sister and my brother-in-law here that I live with. they'd want me to, move on. Because the other day, last week, my nephew, he had 2 dogs. That's like his kids, He's in his 30s, right? And he woke up one morning and sad thing, man. One of his dogs, the one that he loved, he got 2, one for his wife and one for him, and the one that's his, I guess was sick. It wasn't eating for a couple of days. He didn't know why, and he got a doctor appointment. And when he went there, and his dogs, it's like his son, wasn't breathing, just when he woke up. Usually the dog runs out when he comes out of the room. The dog comes to greet him, and I know how that feels, man. When I had my cats and they would all come out and I hit the plates, they all run around, and it feels good. But there are good and bad sides, because first of all, because of my disability money, I was spending like around $300 on the cats. I don't mind, but now instead I moved that up to buying a skateboard. $300. I used this $300 and used close to it. This was $264, something like that. Anyway, so then after that, I would when I'm done, I donate it, to other kids. So same thing next month, because this brand now, they have a sale right now. You can buy you can get 2 for $50 each, so $100. So I'm gonna buy 2 and 2 pieces of Jessup. And I got the trucks from when I bought 3 complete primitive. That primitive wheels and primitive trucks and primitive bearings and everything. And then I got the bolts. I had the bolts, the hardware. So that's ready. So I'm just gonna get the board and the grip tape. And I'm gonna tell the owner over there, that shop, that to give it to somebody for Christmas, because I mean, I don't know, I just feel like when I was a kid, I always it still haunts me today, man. 1980, I wanted they used to have a Radio Shack catalog, and I wanted a $42 remote control. And never got it. So now, I want to get some kid like a skateboard, maybe, if they're into it. Because remember, skateboarding is not for everyone, Like a lot of people say they skate and they got hurt, they quit, or they used to skate. You hear a lot of more like used to skate than I still skate, right? Skate as in skateboarding. But yeah, so right now I'm in a very, very, very happy, very awesome place. Thank you, Jesus, blessing me. And every day I get to roll around, it's like bonus, bonus footage. It's almost like like it's not a chore, you know what I mean? You're just like, oh man, it's so awesome. Just to roll around. Like, look at this weather. You know what I mean? November 17th, it's 85 degrees today. It's crazy, right? Got a little breeze. Anyway, that's what I do, man. I talk too much. All right, time for some action. I don't know how much action we can get, but time for some action, baby. Time for some action. Oh, curb. My knee's like stiff. Stiffness. There's something about rolling, man. It's just rolling around on the street when it's nice weather. I don't know. Nothing feels like it, man. Best feeling in the world, the sound. It's funny because my trucks are so loose, you hear this. Hear this. That's why people are like, dude, what's that sound? Something's wrong with your skateboard. It's not supposed to make this sound unless you ride the Matt Rodriguez looseness, you know? If you know, you know. Keep turning because the street goes like this. I don't know if you notice. For like when it rains, the water like goes to the side of the road, so it goes down. So it goes down like a clown. Wow. Not even 1 second manual. I should push down harder so the tail would, or the nose, whatever, would hit. But I don't like skidding, you know? It just wears out the tail. Makes it all sharp and shit. Legs are weak. That's how you can know legs are weak or not. Can't even hold a manual, you know? got hung up right there. Crazy. Man, sidewalk cracks are crazy. I mean, the street cracks. Feel a little bit stronger, barely. Okay, almost 1 second. Yeah. Getting closer to that 1 second. Almost. That's the key, is 1 second today. Yeah, because if I can't do a manual, how am I going to do a kick turn, you know? How much a manual is. Kick turn is a manual. Can't even do one. Can't even do one 1 second. It's okay. It's part of warming up, you know. In that 1 second run. Tie my helmet real quick. Way better. Small result. That's about it. That's pretty good. It's pretty good for today. All YouTube, that's it, man. We're done. I know it's not much. It's not much, but it's better than nothing, you know. Gotta keep coming out. Go visit your friends and family. The dead don't need anything, you know. Always have fun. You see me have fun, you see me quit. And always keep on rolling. Running water don't go stale, and I'll be keeping it underground lit for you and me, alright? Enjoy.